As usual, the newest Pokemon TCG set, Shrouded Fables cards continue to fall rapidly. Should you be concerned? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You're watching the channel Dr.Applesauce 2. My name's Will. It's another beautiful day here in Texas. I hope you guys know that I love you, God loves you, and that there is an awesome plan for your life. The newest Pokemon TCG set, Shrouded Fable, the newest specialty set, has been out for a little bit now, and prices obviously are continuing to fall. Let's take a look at the top 10 Shrouded Fable Pokemon cards and what the prices are doing on them, and see if you should be concerned that the prices are going down or not. Now, this is something that is very typical. This happens all the time, but the caveat being that Shrouded Fable is not as hyped as some other sets. That doesn't mean it's not great, it's just not super hyped. So let me know down in the comments below what you think about Shrouded Fable. Speaking of cool cards, tomorrow, Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central, I will be live on YouTube and Drip with Hidden Fates. Hidden Fates! I have a bunch of Hidden Fates packs that I've been saving for a rainy day, and we're going to do a live stream of Hidden Fates. I think I'm going to do some cool bundles. Those are going to be available for purchase right now, so you can go to the link that's down in my description below. Tomorrow, Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central on Drip Shop Live. If you use that link and you don't have an account and you sign up through that link, you'll get anywhere from $10 to $250 credit. So come hang out. We're going to have a lot of fun. Link in the description below to go snag your packs and lock them in right now. I think I only have like 30 or 36, so it's not very many. Let's take a look right here. So we're going to start off with number 10. Number 10 is Duskull, which, interestingly enough, is an illustration rare. And that's something that's really interesting, that we're going to see a lot of illustration rares on this list. I made a video about this a while ago talking about how I think the illustration rares in Scarlet and Violet might be the next big thing, because they're all doing pretty darn well. So we've got Duskull illustration rare, 20 bucks in the top 10, in the number 10 spot, $21 market value. We've seen a big old plummet from where did we start? About 29 bucks down to $20 over the past week-ish. And yeah, not bad for the 10th spot for Shrouded Fable being Duskull. Not bad at all. So next up in number 9 is going to be Dusknoir, going from Duskull, skipping stage 1, going to stage 2, Dusknoir. And guess what Dusknoir is? Another illustration rare. Illustration rares in Scarlet and Violet are looking so good. I'm talking about aesthetically. Yeah, price-wise, they're looking good as well, but just aesthetically, just imagine like a full binder of illustration rares. That'd be super cool. Dusknoir, illustration rare from Shrouded Fable. Current market value about $24. This is one that hasn't really dropped. It's actually done pretty nice. It's gone from about 15, it had a spike, and now it's looking pretty right here in the number 9 spot. All right, let's go over to number 8. What is number 8? Another illustration rare. This one's pretty cool. This is Houndoom. I love the grayscale of this Houndoom with just the little hints of red around the eyes on Houndoom. A freaking sick card. Looks really good. Market value on this Houndoom is about $24 right now. This is another one like the Dusknoir that started low, and people are like, oh, this is pretty dope, going higher and higher. So Houndoom for the number 8 spot, not bad. Number 7, we're getting into our first special illustration rare. I'm gonna say this stupid Pokemon's name wrong. I guarantee you I am. I apologize. Peturant, I don't know. Peturant EX, whatever. Special illustration rare. Our first special illustration rare is having what is that? 29 bucks for Peturant, and this one now we're seeing started high, gone down quite a bit, 40 bucks, and in the past few days dropped down to about $29. So dropped about 25%, which is pretty extensive. Subjugating Chains, interesting. But yeah, our first special illustration rare took us took us to get to this spot. So 10, 9, 8 took us to get to spot 7 to get to an illustration rare. Let's go to spot number 6, Monkey Dory. Crazy cool looking card, to be honest with you. Our next special illustration rare, Monkey Dory, with a market value of about $32 on Monkey Dory. And if we look at the graph again, starting high, started around 40 some odd dollars, now we're down to 30 some odd dollars, dropping low over the past few days. That's typically what happens. Again, yes, we say this all the time, and there's gonna be people in the comments, this happens all the time, everybody knows this. No, not everybody knows this. There's a lot of new people that don't know this. There's people that aren't new, that this is maybe the first time they're actually looking at something like this. Prices tend to start high and go low, with a few exceptions like some of those illustration rares that we saw. But we got Monkey Dory, all right? So going into number 5, the 5th most expensive card in Shrouded Fable is an illustration rare. I think that's super crazy. I think that's super cool. But you also got to think, we're at the 5th most expensive card, and we're not even to $40 yet. We've got this Persian from Shrouded Fable that is a very cool card. Market value about $37. Beautiful card, beautiful card. Over the past few days, we saw a little spike and then a little drop. All right, not strange to see that right there, but what is really cool is the 5th most expensive card from Shrouded Fable is a illustration rare, not a special illustration rare. I think that's super cool. All right, to the 4th most expensive card, another really weird Pokemon card name, and our next special illustration rare is Okidogi. We have a special illustration rare with a market value of about $42 in the 4th spot, and again, we're seeing the same typical graph that we always see. High, going down low. This is why people typically, the people that actually care about viewers and collectors are saying don't buy these cards when they first come out, because they always, almost always, I'd say 90% of the cards start really high and end up dropping really quick, which is exactly what we're seeing here with this Okidogi. All right, we're at 4. Let's go to number 3, the 3rd most expensive card from the Shrouded Fable set. We have Earthen Vessel. And it is actually a hyper rare gold card, which is kind of cool. And the market value on this seems to be around $50. It's not actually populating right here, but if we go over here, we can see market price about $50 on Earthen Vessel. It's just because this is a very nice playable card. Lots of people are going to be playing it. It says search your deck for 2 basic energy cards, reveal them, and put them in your hand. The shuffle your deck, super powerful. And this is just the blinged out version of it. So we finally broke the $50 mark on the 3rd most expensive card. On the 3rd most expensive card, we broke the $50 mark. All right, let's go to number 2. Number 2 is Pheasantipity. I have to be honest, I don't know why this is number 2. Maybe it's super playable. I haven't really paid a lot of attention to this card, but it is a special illustration rare. $76 on the Pheasantipity. Cool looking card. All right, let's check out the, okay, look, started high, going down low. We didn't check out Earthen Vessel. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Earthen Vessel still gathering price data. Okay, Pheasantipity started high, now going down low. Pretty typical. All right, the number 1 most expensive card. Are you surprised? It's a full art trainer, special illustration rare. Honestly, this card's super dope. I think it looks really cool. Get big time Mr. Robot vibes from this card. Very cool. $126. There are only 2 cards in Shrouded Fable, I'm sorry. There are only 2 cards in Shrouded Fable that are worth more than $50. That's very interesting, right? So Cassiopeia, worth $126. Beautiful card, to be honest with you. If we look at our month-long graph, it was selling for even more, selling for around $200. Has dropped almost 50% for this card, and it is the only card in Shrouded Fable that is worth over $100. So here's the interesting thing about Shrouded Fable, guys. It has not been very hyped. It's almost like the set people forgot about. Pokemon even messed up, and the ETBs aren't coming out until at the end of the month when they were supposed to be out already. So you can't even open this set with ETBs. Since it's a specialty set, there are no booster boxes, and there's no ETBs right now either. So you have to buy like blisters or some of the little collection boxes or mini tins and things like that. There's not a lot of variety. There's not the big product, you know, with the promos and everything like an Elite Trainer box that you can open. So it's an interesting set because it is not super hyped. There is an issue with the ETBs, but that doesn't mean it's not going to do well over time. For those few of you that are actually watching here 9-10 minutes into the video, it doesn't mean it's not going to do well over time. Right now, it's not looking good per se because there's only 1 card worth over $100. But when you look at the Scarlet and Violet block and how they're all starting to perform really well, it's not doing too bad. It doesn't have the crazy Greninja card like, you know, freaking Twilight Masquerade did, but it's not terrible. Now, there's not any crazy Pokemon. There's not anything, you know, any of the classic Pokemon in here, but I'd say it's doing okay with the regular prediction of prices going down like normal, right? And then the underlying fact that there's a lot of illustration rares in the top 10 that are doing really well. So I would say Shrouded Fable has a promising future. It'll probably go down a little bit and, you know, be super affordable here for a bit, and then it'll just slowly climb up like everything else from Scarlet and Violet is doing. So that doesn't mean it's a terrible set. That doesn't mean you shouldn't go buy it and open it. That doesn't mean you shouldn't buy the singles if you don't want them. If you're wanting some of the singles, I would be paying really close attention to the market on these singles for the next 2 weeks. and buy those top singles that you want as soon as you see them at a point that you're comfortable with buying. You think, oh, this is a really good low point, I'm going to buy these, snatch them up right then and there. But obviously, Shrouded Fable going down, the top 10 cards, there you have it. I want to see how those are going to change, if they're going to stay the same or if new cards are going to pop up. It's going to be really interesting to see. And come hang out with me tomorrow on Drip Shop Live and YouTube. Link in the description below. Hidden Fates. If you want to go snag yourself a bundle of packs right now and lock it in, we'll be opening them live. It's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. 8 p.m. Central tomorrow. Link in the description. And yeah, if you liked this video, let me know what you think about Shrouded Fates or Shrouded Fate. See, I got Hidden Fates on the mind, so I keep saying Shrouded Fates. How many times did I say Shrouded Fates through this video? Probably a lot. If you like Shrouded Fable, let me know down in the comments below if you're enjoying it or if it's a miss for you and you're going to save for future sets. And give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. It's free. It helps me a lot. You can subscribe, hit that notification bell. Check that one out right there. YouTube says you'll like it. And like I always say, find somebody to love and serve today. Be the change you want to see in the world. See you next time.